Congratulations, your movements continue to grow. You are raising up leaders in the field, and many young lives are transformed by the love of Jesus and of alongsiders. I want to walk you through the Mobilizer 201 training. As you know, this 201 training is for your team of area reps. It is also required when you are ready to apply for the Yellow Mango stage. By then, you will have at least 10 active area reps working with you. Just like the 101 training, you will continue to hold this 201 training as you raise up more area reps in the future to your leadership team. So, what is this Mobilizer 201 training about? What is the purpose of the training? Simply put, it is about growing or multiplying your movement. You want your area reps to understand movement growth. And you also want to raise up area reps who are able to lead growth with integrity and values. So let's take a look at the modules. The first two modules, modules 1 and 2, the question here we want to ask in these first two modules is, how do alongsiders movements grow? Key words to answer this question are raising up leaders and building relationships. If we want to reach more vulnerable children and disciple more young people, we want to raise up more leaders. In order to grow in numbers, we continue to raise up more leaders. Your responsibility as movement coordinators will shift from adding more alongsiders to multiplying area reps. You will care for and support the growth and work of your area reps. So we grow by multiplying our leadership, not by adding more programs or adding more paid staff. The other key in movement multiplication is building up relationships. Each number registered represents a relationship between alongsiders and the little brothers and sisters. It also represents leaders who care for the alongsiders and their walk with the little brothers and sisters. In the heart of movement growth is a growing sense of relationships. Modules 3, 4, 5, and 6 take a deeper look at our 4 core values as they relate to raising up value-based leaders. The question here is, how do alongsiders movements grow in quality and depth? Key words to answer this question are leadership and movement based on the 4 core values. Modules 3 to 6 will help you and your area reps reflect on how the core values are practiced in your movement and how to instill the values in deeper ways. You and your area reps will measure and evaluate your movements based on the 4 core values and brainstorm together how to better live out the values in your movements and in the relationships and in your leadership. Module 7 touches on how your leadership as a movement coordinator needs to adapt to the growth of your movement. At the beginning of your movement, your role as a movement coordinator was to share the vision and start alongsiders groups in local churches. As the movement grows, your role has shifted to identifying and raising up area reps, who will then do the same work you were doing in visiting and starting groups in local churches. So movement coordinators raise and support area reps. Area reps raise and support group leaders. Group leaders care for and support alongsiders so that alongsiders can walk alongside their little brothers and sisters. We grow by coming alongside one another, learning together, and walking together. Lastly, I want to remind you that in both Mobilizer 101 and 201 training, the movement coordinators do not simply teach. The discussion questions in Mobilizer 201 modules will allow sharing. It will also allow group interactions and engaging conversations. So let's make sure each area rep fully participates in the learning. The Mobilizer 201 training is a great opportunity to build your team of area reps, envision movement growth together, and grow in leadership. Some of you have led this training already, so please share your experiences with those who haven't yet. May God be with you as you facilitate a fruitful training. Thank you again for your commitment to join in God's work to disciple one generation to reach the next.